I'm assuming you weren't on stream. Oh, welcome to the chat room. Welcome to the chat room. I'm going to guess you missed the Hull joke due to our sudden internet outage.
Bye. Goodbye, dear. Hang on. I remember something else.
No, you don't.
That was odd. It's no wonder I've been having nightmares with all this buried in my brain. I definitely need to get to the bottom of what happened 10 years ago.
Okay. So something happened 10 years ago.
She's watching everything I do.
Right.
Look, I've got a visitor pass. Good for you.
Let's do this again.
What would you like to know?
We're back. Yeah, we're back. I'm going to keep an eye on the transmission rate. Betsy and Samantha is now live, streaming Lucy Dreaming. Yeah. We fell off. We might fall off again. We were off earlier today. I'm hoping it's not going to be that kind of a day, but we'll see. So, this was beautiful. So I've restored because it was genuinely amazing. Let's do it again.
What can you tell me about Fergus Fig?
Nah, poor Fergus. He was a sweet boy, really. Young at heart. Nothing like his twin.
I know what that's like.
You know, I really think this whole theme park idea could have been good for this town. Such a shame.
Do you know what happened on the night he was murdered?
No
OSB
one knows
gives me
for
the
sure.
streaming rate,
The
so it tells me how
police
many
got an anonymous
kilobytes are
tip-off
firing up
about
the pipe.
murder.
So if it goes down to 0, it does tell you it's at 0.
What can you tell me about Horatio Fig?
Horatio, you say? Fig always his home until he fled town and it was repossessed 10 years ago. The Heritage Trust purchased it a few years later, but hardly anything had changed since the day he left. Apart from the cafe.
Apart from the cafe.
And the car park.
And the car park.
And the shop. And the adventure playground.
True National Trust
Did his
property.
brother Fergus live here too?
No, not after their parents died. Horatio inherited the all, and Fergus got the rest of the family's land. That was what caused all the problems. Horatio never agreed with his brother's theme park. Thought it was an abomination to build something like that on the family estate.
So he killed him?
Well, the evidence certainly pointed that way.
Okay.
And after being interviewed by the police, he emptied the family vault and fled town. Sounds like the actions of a guilty man to me.
Sounds like the actions of a condemned man. Okay, here we go.
Where can I find out more about the murder?
The chief of police at the time retired a few years ago. He spent years trying to track Horatio down. It was his obsession, and it took a toll on his marriage. He ended up moving to the other side of the world.
Australia?
Hull.
I don't fancy a trip to Hull.
I don't blame you.
No one does.
You could try talking to the arresting officer instead. A nice young American chap. He arrived in
Hull.
Figgington 10
Yeah.
years ago with an head full of dreams.
I know
Ooh.
what that's like.
He
One
left the
twin.
force last year to follow his lifelong
No one wants to go
ambition
to Hull.
be a
It
dining
was such a
critic.
good joke.
He might be able to point you in the right direction.
Perfect. Where can I find him?
Do you know the Ferret's Head pub in the town centre? It should be opening for lunch about now, and he never misses a chance to critique their pie of the day.
Thank you. I'll see if I can track him down.
Bloody Hull. Oh. Okay, what happened to the parents?
What happened to Horatio and Fergus's parents?
A tragic set of circumstances. According to my sources, their mother Lucille Figg died of consumption. Quite literally, in fact. She was eaten by one of the family's pet leopards. Sadly, their father, Archibald Figg, met his demise at his wife's funeral.
Go on.
At the wake, he unexpectedly choked on a piece of swan and couldn't be revived. The old family had a rather odd relationship with animals. That probably explains the theme park and ferret costumes.
I see no issue with the ferret costumes.
Oh, fruitcakes, the lot of them.
Okay.
Am I permitted into the cafe now?
Of course. Go right on through.
Okay, into the cafe.
Bye.
Goodbye, dear.
Hang on. I remember something else.
And then... Wibble wobble, wibble wobble, wibble wobble.
That was odd. It's no wonder I've been having nightmares with all this buried in my brain.
There.
I definitely need to get to the bottom of what happened 10 years ago.
Okay. Into the cafe.
Queue! Look at that queue!
Here's a queue. Pictures. What, the giant bear? I mean, it's linked to your memories, so...
A 40-year-old photo of the fireplace next door. I really don't want it, thanks.
Oh, excuse me.
Just as well. It's not yours to take.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, that too. It's a photo of Fergus Figg.
Fergus.
Horatio and Fergus settling a brotherly dispute with a duel, taken moments before Fergus was stabbed in the groin.
Fair.
She's waiting for a customer to make a decision. Prime queue position. She must have got here early. I suppose that's one way to end that age-old argument.
Talk to the pensioner.
She's busy. Great queuing. Just look at that posture. She's waiting for a customer to make a decision.
Okay.
I think he's actually gone to sleep. I think she's eyeing up that last slice of fruitcake. Good luck, love.
Pushchair.
It's covered in muffin crumbs. I don't need a pushchair.
If that's the pushchair covered in muffin crumbs, where's the child? Preserves.
There sure is a lot of jam in this town. I've had enough jam for one day. A
Knickknacks.
collection of overpriced wood-turned bowls and keyrings. Jargon? I'm not spending a tenner on a keyring.
Okay. Drink menu.
A list of all the hot brown liquids on offer. It's probably just full of free hot drink vouchers.
Probably.
They've got their own little queue going on. Queue here. That's both instructional and prophetic. I've
Valid.
never seen so many pairs of unused tongs.
There's not...
Leek soup. I really hope that's a typo. Quiche of the day.
Quiche.
I wonder what flavour it is.
Cheddar and brie.
Beige.
Possibly. Cheddar and brie quiche.
Rabbit cake. Meaty tart.
Meaty
Don't
tart.
be rude.
Figgington plops. A local speciality.
Biggington Plot.
Bland pudding. Sticky wickets.
Sticky wickets!
Leek soup.
Okay. Brilliant. So we know that we can go... back to the town centre and go to the pub. Vomit.
Nice, but it needs more sweet corn.
Oh! And now we're in the pub. Look. C-fax. Not teletext, C-fax. Socket.
I don't want to mess with the telly.
Rat hole.
About the right size for your typical pub rat. I wouldn't fit. I don't really want to stick my hand in there.
Fair enough.
That's weird. I didn't think teletext was supported anymore.
It's not. The local topography trapped the signal over a decade ago, and it's been bouncing back and forth over the town ever since.
Amazing.
Showing the same football scores day in, day out. Luckily, the Figgington Ferrets haven't scored a goal in over 40 years, so it's never been wrong yet.
It's never been wrong yet. A dartboard, darts. Strange looking
It
dog.
looks like a pointy cat with big teeth.
It's a fox? The strange looking dog looks more like a fox.
1983 Dry Roasted Peanut Flicking Championship.
Ah, the 83.
It's made of pewter.
Pewter tankard. A pewter
I
tankard.
wonder what sumptuous creations emerge from there. I don't want to. There are weird smells coming from the kitchen.
Foster's and Carling?
They serve calling and fonsters.
Calling and Fonsters. A pint of your finest ale, please, barkeep. Go
A
on.
pint of your finest ale, please, barkeep.
That ain't gonna happen.
But I have a library card to prove I'm old enough, look.
According to that, you're 76 years old, and a man, and dead. So you're either an underage girl with appalling forgery skills, or a septuagenarian zombie. Either way, you can jog on.
Jog on.
Is that a no then?
That's
Sharp
a
as
no.
a tack, you are.
Who's the guy with the dog?
Oh, don't mind him. That's just Curly, the caretaker. Don't worry, he can't hear us. He's completely deaf. He worked as a caretaker at that theme park for all of about half an hour.
Oh.
He's the one who discovered the owner's body on the opening night.
Oh.
Works at the local school now, though.
Oh yeah, I didn't recognise him without his plunger.
The kids at the school tease him something chronic, but he's got thick skin.
That's good. At least it doesn't bother him.
No, I mean literally, he has incredibly thick skin. Hands like falconer's gauntlets. Face like a leather knapsack.
Poor guy.
No idea where he got the dog, though. He feeds it on pork scratchings.
Oh,
Lucky
God.
for me, no one else has teeth strong enough to eat them.
Oh, proper pork scratchings then. They sound excellent.
Who's the guy with the laptop?
He used to work for the police, but now he writes reviews on the parish council's blog.
Oh, God.
I never read them, though. I don't need some incomer telling me how to think. With his out-of-town taste buds and his fancy foreign wordage.
Bye.
Bye then. By
Fancy.
the way, don't miss our live music extravaganza later today.
Okay.
Ooh, what sort of music?
Grungy grime.
Grungy grind.
You're hosting a live grungy grime extravaganza.
Sorry, no, I just noticed a bit of muck on the floor there. To be honest, I'm not really sure what the music will be like. But the chap has a big bushy beard, so it's bound to be good.
Sounds fair.
That sound logic.
Okay. Let's talk to
Hello.
Curly.
I
Curly's
wouldn't
deaf.
bother. He's hardly spoken a word in 10 years.
Fascinating.
Not really.
No, I suppose it isn't.
So clearly we're going to do something with Curly. And he feeds Curly pork scratchings. Whew. We don't have any pork scratchings yet. But we came here to talk to this guy.
Enjoying your lunch?
I literally don't know how to describe it.
Did you used to be a police officer?
Back in a previous life. The name's Woody.
Woody.
I'm a dining critic now. I visit all the local eateries and review them for the parish council.
Is that basically just this pub and the Fig Hall
Exactly,
Cafe?
yeah.
Wait, there's a cafe? Well, that's just doubled my workload.
Why did you swap the police force for food?
Back when I was younger, I trained hard to be accepted into the force. I learned combat, investigative skills, and was even captain of a small team.
Himself.
But I never discovered the true secret of fitting in. Other officers were jealous of my achievements and wanted revenge. That's just the curse of success, I suppose. I had to escape, so I started a new career.
Sounds like Hot
That's
Fuzz.
the end of my tales from the police force. You never know. I may return to it one day, but I'm sure it's changed a lot since I left.
Probably not as much as you'd think.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I've found true happiness doesn't come from a shiny badge on your chest.
Comes from
It's
pie.
found at the bottom of a bowl of delicious stew.
It comes from pie.
the middle of a satisfying toasty.
It comes from
the
pie.
topping on a hot crumble.
Pie!
Unfortunately, I'm yet to find any of those in this town.
What can you tell me about the Fig Brothers case?
Right now, not a lot. I've got a deadline for the Figgington Parish Council's blog. If I don't get my Pie of the Day review written up soon, it'll be obsolete.
What was in the pie?
It's not so much about the filling. I review the whole experience.
Okay.
The trouble is, recently I've been getting a lot of flack for my reviews. Our readership want their reviews written for locals, by locals. I've lived here for over 10 years, but I still haven't quite got the hang of the provincial dialect. I need to find regional words to put into my reviews, to make them sound more authentically local.
We've got this.
What local words do you need?
Let me see. I need good local words for insipid, leathery, caustic.
Sounds like you've had a roller coaster of a lunch.
In a lot of ways, eating a roller coaster would have been less traumatic. Could you help me source some local expressions for my review?
We need a
Then
thesaurus.
I'll tell you what I can about the case.
Okay, fine. Where am I supposed to find these local words from?
I don't know. Look around and chat to people, maybe?
Fair enough.
Bye.
Bye.
He's the lord of the...
Damn right I am.
What was that?
That glass isn't getting any cleaner. That glass isn't get... That glass isn't... Can you help me out with some local words?
What, so you can help Egon Ronnie over there slag off our pies? No chance.
Bye.
Fair.
Bye then.
Right, so we need to be chatty about local words.
What kind of weasel incidents?
It used to just be the odd bit of roadkill or accidental stampings, but recently we've been seeing a more creative approach. Everything from garrote wire to landmines.
Good grief.
You wouldn't know anything about it,
Oh, that's
would
my
you?
mum.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
That's my mum.
That was a suspiciously evasive response.
I'm looking for some local words.
You mean like loitering?
I'll ask someone else.
Wow.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh. What can I hear?
For parking cars. For parking cars.
Yep. Oh, hello. Ah,
He's working those wings with some fine scrubbing.
is he using fruit shoot to clean the wall?
Hello again.
Wow, this day just keeps getting better. What do you want now?
I need to find some local words.
Well, there are plenty sprayed all over me shop walls.
That's true.
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Providing a handy MacGuffin.
Providing a handy MacGuffin?
Not funny. I'm trying to get this bloody graffiti off the front of my shop.
At least it's only a short name.
Oh, this is just the tip of the filthberg. Some little scroats broke in through my storeroom window and scribbled all over me walls. It's going to take me hours to get it all off.
Cool. Can I go in and take a look?
Whatever, just don't nick anything. I've left Dirty Harry in charge.
What did they write on your walls?
Go in and see for yourself. I don't even know what half of it means.
Fair enough.
What are you using to get the graffiti off?
Bubblegum fruity shooty.
Figures. I'll just leave you to it.
I mean, that's an expensive cleaner. I'm pretty sure...
Oi, who said you could go in there?
Your boss said it was okay.
Fair enough, I believe you.
Really? You're quite the Inquisition.
In we go. Did they have a torch? Yeah.
I'll read a bit that isn't covered up. My sister is a spongoose.
Spongoose.
I recognise that handwriting.
Spongoose.
Flump the police.
Lump the police.
This shop smells like wee. Can't argue with that. Brian hates tits. He probably hates people who steal cameras too by now.
Brian hates tits.
Figgington sucks bottoms. Ne'er a truer word was scrawled. Lloyd is all cockles.
All
That's
cockles.
Definitely false advertising. I'll read a bit that isn't covered up. My sister is a spong.
Okay. What about this fur coat?
I can't reach the hook.
Ooh. Can I use the box?
That won't help. I don't really want any. If the use-by dates are anything to go by, I really shouldn't. Flump the police. I think they use it in emergencies when the toilet's out of action. Wow, someone's had a really bad time in here.
Boxes, jars, boxes. Why do I feel like that fur coat?
It's designed for outdoor use only.
Yeah.
Turnip puffs. It's too heavy. He's I'll just leave you to it.
Okay, leave him to that. Your toilet's a
Your
mess.
staff toilet's a mess.
It wasn't me.
Can you help me with some local words?
See if this works.
Words aren't really my thing. I'm a man of action.
Still got the pricing gun?
Yeah, I don't want anyone messing with me.
I suppose no one wants a price on their head.
Oh.
Bam.
You're very trusting, aren't you?
Oh, I think I'm clever enough to spot a dishonest customer when I see one.
In charge at last, I see.
I knew my time would come. Just don't go giving stuff away, that's what he said. Pfft, do I look like a complete idiot?
Your boss also said I could have a free lolly too.
Oh really? Is that right? Well, if the boss said so, why don't you just help yourself?
Okay.
Sorry, did that come across as sarcastic? Seriously, just take one if you want it.
My fucking god.
Bye. Okay.
We got a lolly! No idea what we want the lolly for, but we've got one. I wanted the library. Let's talk to the librarian.
Hello, Miss Hambleton. Shh. I'm looking for some local equivalents to normal words.
Really? Like what?
Insipid.
I'm not sure, dear. Maybe a book would help you.
That's a really good idea.
Never mind. Bye.
Shh.
See if this will work. Not the joke book, but the baking book, I think, has to go back in first. Use the fake library card and see if it'll...
I should probably return the book I'm borrowing first.
Use... It's not the baking book, it's the
This
poetry
card
book.
is for... If I line up... Maybe that's the time.
So, use the poetry book with the used book sheet. Use the fake library card with the card slot. No. I mean, maybe a book is a good idea.
I don't need to investigate all of them individually. That's a lot of books. Hello, Miss Hambleton.
Shh.
I'm looking for
Trail.
leathery.
Nothing springing to mind?
You're a librarian.
Caustic.
Sorry, can't help you there.
Insipid.
I'm not sure, dear. Maybe a book would help you.
Never mind. Bye.
Shh.
Goosey Wallop.
I love this game.
But you need money to play Goosey Wallop.
Having fun in there.
Just don't. The vicar really did a number on this toilet.
Oh god,
There's
the vicar.
weird purple goo everywhere and it won't come off.
That scrubby looks like hard work.
It's awful. This purple stuff won't come off however hard I scrub. The problem is these cheap council issue cleaning products. I need something more caustic to get this off.
More caustic.
What kind of cleaner do you need?
Fruit shoot.
Something. Anything. As long as it's caustic enough to get this shite off.
Can you help me out with some local words?
Sure, whatever. Once I get this weird purple stuff cleaned off. God, it smells horrible.
Bye.
Right. Bubblegum fruit shoot. What's making that noise? No idea what that noise is. So back to the town centre.
Mind if I borrow this?
What the hell for?
I know someone who needs a good corrosive cleaner.
Well, there's none better than this stuff. Take it. I've got loads more in the shop anyway.
That was easy.
Thanks. I'm getting through a lot of these today.
Yeah. Yeah, why was that so straightforward? Oh, it's him scraping.
Here, try this. I have it on good authority that it's the most caustic cleaner around.
Thanks, I'll give it a try. Wow, this stuff's so grunchous. I'll have it
Thank you
sparkling
for
in
following.
no time.
Quaker86MQQ, if you
Yeah.
are around, come say hello.
Corrosive, whilst at the same time disconcertingly sweet.
Good word. Thanks. Looks like the fruity shootie's doing the trick. He's busy cleaning.
Oh, did he give us a word? Smurf. What was the word?
Hello. I'm looking for some local words.
Sorry, I'm not from round here.
No, she's not.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Her and her massive assets.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Do you know any good local words?
Like what?
Insipid.
I don't know any local words for it. I've only really heard that referred to drinks.
Caustic?
You mean like toilet cleaner? Sorry, nothing leaps to mind.
Actually, don't worry about it.
I wasn't really going to.
How does this...
Just take a seat when you're ready and start bidding. Minimum bid is £1, though.
Minimum bid is £1.
Bye.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
I don't have enough money to bid with.
Oh. Well, come back when you've got some. With this pathetic amount of interest, I'm sure we won't be starting without you.
There's the steward. Steward, even.
How did the toilet cleaning go?
That pink gruncher stuff worked like a charm, thanks.
I don't have any money.
Then I suppose you need to find some if you want to wallop a goose anytime soon.
How much is it for a wallop?
One
Grunchus,
shiny brass
grunchus.
pound for 3 wallops.
I don't have any money.
Then I suppose
Oops, sorry.
Bye.
Yeah,
come back if
Grunchus.
you're fun.
Thank you. So we've got Grunchus. Ooh, let's go talk to the lady in the church if she's still here. Oh! Ah, the vicar. How are you doing, vicar?
How are you feeling?
Like a jammy husk.
Sorry about the jam.
Oh, don't worry about it. I've not felt that close to God for years.
Can you help me out with some local words?
Like it.
I'll try.
Do you know a local word for leathery?
I'm afraid not, my child.
Bet he does. He's a vicar.
Do you know a local word for insipid?
Not really. I remember having a drink at the Fig Hall Cafe once that
Fig Hall
certainly
Cafe.
fitted that bill, though.
That's all for now.
Okay, good luck finding your words.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Do you know a good way to describe something insipid?
Sounds like every cup of tea I've had in the past 10 years.
Wow.
Do you know a good way to describe something
Wait for
leathery?
it.
I used to know a chap with a face like that.
Bye.
Audio work on this is really nice. Strong stereo. But I don't mind a strong stereo. I quite like strong stereo. Oh.
Thanks for the tip-off about the police officer.
No
Tip
problem.
off.
I hope he was helpful.
That remains to be seen.
It's true.
I need some help with the local vernacular.
Oh, go on.
How would a figging tonight describe something leathery?
Oh, like my husband.
Harsh, but possibly, yeah.
I'd call him Frank.
That was marginally less helpful than I was hoping for. What's a good local word meaning insipid?
I'm not sure, dear. You might have to ask someone else.
Never mind. Bye.
Cafe. Gentle lady?
Can you help me with some local words?
Only if you're ordering something, Duck.
What should I order?
It's more than my job's worth to start recommending anything in this place.
Do you know anything about the fig case?
Unless you're talking about an actual case of actual figs. No.
Fair.
Hello.
Hey up, Duck.
Hey up.
Bye.
See you later.
She's busy. He's busy. He's busy. She's busy. I'm an official visitor. That isn't visiting anywhere.
Where did the free drinks vouchers that they all had apparently come from?
Are you any good at...
What's that, young woman?
That's a yes then.
Ah!
What's a good local word meaning insipid?
I'm not sure what that means. Have you got a dictionary?
Nope, but I can probably find one.
Dictionary.
What about leathery? Any ideas there?
Not really.
Never mind.
Okay, so
Bye.
go get a dictionary. He doesn't know what insipid means. Fine. This is the moment we've been waiting for, hopefully. The Oxford English Dictionary.
Let's see now. Insipid. Lacking flavour, weak or tasteless. Leathery. Having a tough, hard texture like leather.
Bingo. Back to Fig Hall. Let's use the dictionary with Howard.
I should probably just talk to him instead.
Fair enough.
Are you any good on local terminology?
What's that, young wimple snuffer?
Wimple snuffer.
What's a good local word meaning insipid?
I'm not sure what that means. Have you got a dictionary?
Yes.
Actually, I do. It says it's something weak, tasteless, and lacking flavour.
I see. Weak with no taste, eh? Sounds just like the cafe's herbal tea selection to me. Why don't you ask the dinner lady next door?
Thanks. Never mind. Bye.
Because she won't...
I hear you offer a selection of herbal teas.
We do, but no one ever orders them. They taste slightly less exciting than hot water. Proper gnatcock, if you ask me.
Gnatcock. Gnatcock.
Gnatcock. You know, weak, with bugger all flavour.
Great word, thank you.
Do you want any tea or not?
No. Thanks anyway. Bye.
See you later.
2 words down. Gnatcock. Okay. So Grunch's Gnatcock. And we need to find a third. For levering. You won't find it in the pub. Why do I feel like the house is actually an option here? I've been to the house for a while.
I don't need to talk to him anymore.
Okay, fine.
Howdy.
Nat cock. Who have we not spoken to yet? We've spoken to the steward. Not Paula.
I don't need to go.
Not the local police.
I'd rather not. The plot. Sweet clouds.
Is anybody in the
I don't have any money.
No, you don't. It's neither of the people in the church. We had a hint for the...
Hello, Miss Ham. Shh. I'm looking. Really? Leather. Never. Bye. Shh. What did they write on your walls?
Go in and see for yourself.
I'll just leave you to it.
Okay. Talk to the employee.
How did your boss like your new pricing structure?
He wasn't keen, bless him. I don't think he's great at numberology.
At numberology.
In charge at last, I see.
I knew my time would come. Just don't go giving stuff away, that's what he said. Pfft, do I look like a complete idiot?
Not at all.
Bye. This shop smells like wee. Can't argue with that. Brian hates tits.
Brian
he probably
does hate tits.
Figgington suck. Ne'er a true. Lloyd is all cockles.
All cockles.
That's I'll read a bit that isn't My sister is.
So this fur coat.
I can't reach the hook.
You can't reach the hook.
I don't need to dig that.
No, I want you to reach for it instead.
No, I don't think it's drinkable. I don't need any. Ah, genuine dead rat pelts. The shop. There's even more.
There's more graffiti behind it.
Genuine dead rat pelts. The shopkeeper sure knows how to cover up in style. There's even more graffiti behind it.
Can I just use the fur coat?
I can't reach the hook. Flump the
I haven't seen a step. You know, a typical shop step.
Bye. I don't need a whole bucket of it.
No, but I need a bucket for you to stand on.
The ferret's head. I wonder what kind of... Looks like a solid gold fertility idol to me. The tag says £3. I thought it would be lighter than that. Nah, it belongs in a museum.
It belongs in a museum. Ooh!
Whoa, a whole megabyte of RAM. I honestly think my pants have more processing power.
That's not the point.
The chart show. It's crammed with cassettes, all dated individually.
A lady bought them in a few weeks ago. Apparently her ex-husband used to record music off a local radio show every week for years. Never paid for music in his life. She tried to give us his hi-fi too, but the pause button was completely worn out. So I've been listening to them on my Talkman instead.
It's too heavy. The chart show. It's crammed with cassettes, all dated individually.
Does that feel like a plot point?
He must love weasels.
Not especially.
Okay. So that feels close.
I'm not sure I could even get up onto it. I don't need to carry around a stool, in any sense of the word.
Amazing.
I'm not sure I could even... Bye.
Bye then.
Ferret's head. Yard of ale. Well, a yard for ale.
Hello. Looks like there aren't any great players in the local area.
Cutlery, half-eaten pie. Oh.
I don't need them.
You always need cutlery.
Fergus Fig. This monument was this vending
We know why
before
the...
the stack headless. This machine must be 10 years old. It's too heavy.
How am I going to get that down? Ooh. Do I just use my dream box on the thing?
Maybe try something else. It's designed for oral use. Poor little things must be starving.
The Beatles.
Wow, they made short work of that.
There we go. Okay.
Curly has a face like a crumplish swan anus.
Crumplish.
Judging by what the pub landlord said about Curly's face, I guess crumplish must mean thick and leathery.
Crumplish.
I love a good local adjective. I must remember to tell Woody about it.
We've got our set.
I think I have a new word for you.
Great. Let's hear it.
Knatcock.
Knatcock. Apparently, it means something weak and tasteless.
Ooh, great. That describes the sauce perfectly.
Crumplish. I think it means thick and leathery, and also possibly like a swan's anus.
Oh, good work. That'll describe the texture perfectly.
I must remember to never eat here. Grunctious. It means corrosive yet disconcertingly sweet.
That is exactly the feeling I have in my mouth right now.
Nice.
Right. Let's get this published to the blog.
There we go.
Okay. What do you need to know?
Can you tell me about the Fig Brothers case now?
Oh, sure. It all started 10 years ago.
Wibble wobble, wibble wobble.
It was my first week on the force when we got an anonymous tip-off about the body.
Oh.
We brought the victim's brother in for questioning, but had to let him go due to a lack of evidence. That night, he skipped town. And when we searched the hall, he'd hidden an antique sword with his fingerprints on the hilt and Fergus's blood on the blade. Then there were the DNA traces found at the scene. It was pretty compelling, I suppose, and the chief was convinced that he'd done it.
What do you think?
This was something the chief and I argued over. Something just didn't add up. When we interviewed him, he seemed in complete shock and apparently gave us another lead. But his interview cassette went missing, and the chief was convinced of his guilt. That's all irrelevant now anyway. They dispose of old case files after 10 years, so any possible leads will be gone too.
Is there any way I could get hold of one of those case files? I could do with getting to the bottom of this.
Actually, I think they're running an auction at the village fete today. They're probably selling some old kitten evidence. You never know. You might get lucky.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, DNA trace for twins does seem like it could be problematic. If they're identical twins?
What can you tell me about the police chief?
He moved away recently after splitting up with his wife. You ask me, it was his obsession with this case that pushed them apart. She's still around. I saw her walk past carrying a box of his old things a few weeks ago.
To the
no idea
charity
where
shop.
he is now. Could be on the other side of the world.
He is, in Hull. I can't let that go.
Where could I find...
There's an auction in the police...
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
The chart show. It's crammed with cassettes, all dated individually. I'll take a look.
Oi, don't touch anything.
I was only looking.
That may well be the case, but I can't watch the shop and fill in this competition at the same time. So in the meantime, just keep your wandering fingers to yourself.
You could just put it down while there's a customer in the shop.
Oh, so you're planning to buy something now, are you? Just leave everything alone until I'm done.
Let's talk to him.
What are you doing?
I'm entering a competition in this kid's magazine. The grand prize is a lifetime supply of fish and chips.
Wow.
What does a lifetime supply of fish and chips even look like?
I don't know. I don't even like fish. But I can't resist a competition.
What do you have to do?
It's for kids, really. You need to name your favourite chip toppings.
How many have you got so far?
2. Salt and vinegar.
Does that count as 2?
No, 1.
I'm not sure, but I need at least 6 more and my mind's
6
gone
more.
blank.
We're back to collecting.
In my day, I used to enjoy a nice bit of tripe on my chips.
Tripe on chips.
I don't know what kids today are into. You're the youngest person I've seen in here by about 40 years. Can you remember any?
The only time I ever had fish and chips was on holiday. I'll have a think and see if I can remember any. Want some help with the competition?
Sure. Can you remember anything that goes on chips?
I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.
What goes on chips, folks? Let's talk to our foodie. Oh. Maybe not.
Bye.
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 Bye then.
I wouldn't even know where to start. It's way too heavy, and there are no coins in the tray. It looks well used, apart from the coin reward tray. About the right size for your typical pub rat. They wouldn't fit in my bag.
There's no pool table. There's pool cues and no pool table.
I'll just leave you to it.
What, for fish and chips? We haven't got any progress on the fish on... that wasn't what I wanted to do. Go back. Have a look at the diary. Remember chip toppings from holiday for a competition. I see what you mean. Hey, what's happening? Oh, I see what you mean. Well, we need at least 6 more, so I thought it'd be a wander around and pick it up from people. So far, we have collected local words. Describe a pie as leathery, insipid, and can't remember what the third one was now. All of the words we collected were grumptious. I can't remember the other 2 words. They were good words. They were definitely good words. And we've now hunting police files. The police chief has retired and gone to the other side of the world, otherwise known as Hull. So he's out of the question.
What kind of crimes involve a cup of tea?
You've obviously never been around when someone puts the milk in first.
Monsters.
Monsters.
Assorted case files. Assorted case files. Assorted case files.
I mean, that would be what we're looking for.
Perfect for police interviews. It's a box full of stolen boxes. Imagine all the dirty secrets hidden in there.
We still need £1 to take part in the police interview.
It's my mother fly fishing in Scotland.
Fly fishing in Scotland. Remember chip toppings from holiday for a competition.
Chapter 2. Breaking bread. Sharing food with friends and enemies alike can help to bring you inner peace.
As a whole sequence, yeah. So I capture them. I think those ones got mocked up. But I capture the screenshots off the systems as they get used. You're going to cycle around? You're just going to get stuck on those for a bit. It's going to get stuck on the specky loading screen for a bit. Okay, let's put the box on the carpet. Let's use the baking book with the
There we
dream
go.
box.
This is where...
We have used the baking book already, haven't we?
I'm supposed to add a companion to my dream box first. Or I could pick it up if I don't want it.
Okay, let's jump in the bear. That's my 1980s, yeah. That's where we got up to.
It's a physical manifestation of my toy bear. What do you make of all this?
Quite honestly, I think you're insane.
He's great.
What do you think we should do now?
I thought you had a plan.
Yeah, we had a bit of
I
a
don't
plan.
know. Try and make the best of this catastrophic situation, I suppose.
Good idea. Let's get cooking.
Is that what I said?
In the end, blew it up with firecrackers. That, to me,
Yeah.
makes me feel sad for the end of a spectrum.
It's a large hole in the floor made by a falling duck. It's full of broken bits of wood.
Oh, the hungry sourdough starter that needs the recipe bits.
Feed flour and mucus from intended recipient. Bang it in a hot oven for 30...
Well, we had to get the mucus for that to work. The Specky took a bit of work to get up and running properly, but I think I'm mostly happy with my Specky now. Admittedly, I really did screw it up as a 13-year-old. If I go up that list... Can I... Okay, let's pick up the dream box.
There's no point in picking my own pocket.
Put the box back down. Let's get in the
If I
bed.
don't add any inspiration into my dream box, I'll end up having that same nightmare again. Or I could pick it up if I don't want it influencing me while I sleep.
That's fine. I don't want it influencing you while you sleep. In we go. We need some way of capturing that monster draw. The C60, yeah. I mean, I had the Specky rather than the C64, so I was that side of the fence. Fair enough. I liked the immediacy of the... This is why I quite like these. I like the interface 2 cartridges for the Specky, because they were an immediate plug-in. Let's put the joke book in. Tell you what combination we've not used in Dream yet. This could be interesting.
Well, I suppose this counts as inspiration.
Joke book plus the Fuzzy Wuzzy Duckling. I've no idea what's going to happen here.
Whoa! Careful where you tread, big fella. Some of our patrons have very thin stems.
Yeah, try
Oh,
not
put in the
to,
dictionary.
you know, obliterate anything while we're here. Or just do whatever you feel like.
Yeah, man. We don't want any trouble.
We can try the dictionary. Want the glass?
If I want a drink, I should probably order one. Where's everybody gone?
They all left after your set. I'm just cleaning up before I knock off myself.
Fair.
Isn't that the same glass you were polishing before?
Yeah, I can't get it off.
Do you need a hand?
Nah, I'm sure it'll come off eventually. You just go about your quest.
Sorry about the duck.
It's okay, just make sure he doesn't wreck the joint.
Hi again.
Hey, great set earlier.
Thanks. Bye.
See ya.
It looks kind of
Spongy.
Mind if I take this?
Go for it. The owner just left it here.
Spongy.
Just don't expect it to keep you dry.
Don't want it to keep me
How
dry.
do you mean?
It's designed specifically for bog-dwelling organisms.
I want it to absorb some
Material's
mucus.
made out of sphagnum moss to collect rainwater, not dispel it.
Bingo.
You mean it soaks up rain?
Yep. You still want it?
It may be useless, but it's free. I'm having it.
That's the spirit.
I love the giant duck. It still had the Atari smell on it. Yeah, STE on the shelf. So we stream when timing allows. Work's been a bit tricky. We do streaming of text adventures on the STE on a Monday. So we're halfway through Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with that. We've got some more in the queue, and it's upsetting me a little bit that we haven't had time. Oh, so there we go. You're never alone with a rubber ducky. So we're halfway through streaming H2G2 at the moment. I have to be careful where I put down boxes because there's magnets in here, in this room. We've got to follow up Beyond Zork. That's ready to go. And then I picked this up recently, and I am also really looking forward to this one. We've got Wishbringer to follow up as well. So I am... just need to get my Mondays sorted so we can get back to more of these. Oh. And I also fixed the audio interfaces. So all of our MIDI's back up. Wishbringer's I think they count it as a beginner level game. The intermediate and advanced ones are hard to stream with because you're trying to talk to people at the same time, and the going forwards and backwards doesn't always make for good streaming. We're finding that with Hitchhikers. There we go. Right, so if I pick up the box, I'm quite looking forward to Wishbringer. Jump back in. Okay, this time if I use the sponge barella with the shower of monster drool.
Let's give this a go.
There we go.
Lovely. An umbrella full of monster drool.
That's exactly what I want. Cool. Now, if I use the box with the carpet, back with the baking.
There we go.
Back with the baking, back with the bear. And then we're in. We can use
Time for a drink.
the mucus.
I think it still needs something to eat.
It does. It needs flour.
Lunchtime. Calmed it down. I can probably pick it up now.
Cool. We have a satisfied sourdough starter.
Okay. Feed flour and mucus from intended recipient to starter until it calms the hell down. Bang it in a hot oven for 30 minutes.
Hot oven for 30 minutes.
Miraculously, it looks like it might still work if I can get it lit.
How the hell are we going to light it?
I'd need to find some dry wood first.
Said there was some wood down here, didn't it?
You never know when you might need a splinter.
Okay, dry wood.
Okay. I need to put something bakeable into it first.
Alright, so let's put the sourdough...
I need to light it first.
You just told me.
I need to put something bakeable into it first. It looks more distraught than alarmed. I neither need nor want it. They look very impressive. I can't catch them with my bare hands.
Can't catch the escaped plasma flies with my bare hands.
The doorway's completely blocked off. It's a large hole. It's chained to the wall.
Candle.
Okay.
I've got a candle. Yes. I didn't blow it up exactly. The duck rampaged. Duck's amazing.
There we go. Perfect for baking.
Love Bun sourdough starter.
Ready,
I mean, we've not turned it
steady,
into bread. It's
bake.
just sourdough starter. 30 minutes at 220 degrees C. Gas mark 7.
It's done.
Wow. Why does it look hairy?
Too bad, all things considered.
It's... oh my god.
That is one monster-sized loaf of bread.
Dokes. Out we go. Pick up the box, go in again. Use the bread.
Here, take this.
Oh, you blew it up, you crazy. Yeah, the specky, yeah. Oh?
Oh God, what am I doing?
Oh!
I'm so sorry for chasing you.
Winner.
Let me blow you a kiss.
Oh god. Yep. And now we drown. Anchor.
I think I preferred the drooling monster to drowning. Against my better judgment, let's see what the psychology book says now. Chapter 3. Take a break. Reach out and grab every opportunity. Take inspiration from relaxing times in your past. Close your eyes and transport yourself back to a childhood holiday or activities with your family and loved ones. We did occasionally visit somewhere near the sea, mainly so Mum could practice her harpooning. All I remember is hundreds of crabs on the beach. Nice chips though.
Okay. So that starts to open up the holiday part. Let's have a look at the diary. Add inspiration to the dream box that's holiday related. So crab. Too easy.
It's attached to the wall.
Yeah. Holiday related.
It's my mother fly fishing in Scotland. It's attached to the wall.
Not what we're looking for.
It's my mother hunting a mole with a blunderbuss.
Psychology book. Something.
It's empty.
Badger mirror.
No idea what's even kept in there.
Add inspiration to the dream box that's holiday related. That's at the end of that. But I need... I need money.
Let's check out my badges.
I've got no badges.
It's got spaces to add new badges.
I have no idea how to collect badges. I'm not entirely sure where the parents are. Not here?
I don't need to do any more washing. It's empty.
Rusty nails, paintbrushes, red paint, bottles, screws, maggots, nails, large box weed killer.
It cuts and it sucks. I'll do my chores another day.
Yeah, but a lint drawer.
Okay. I don't need to do any more washing.
I don't need you to do the washing. I want you to look inside.
I don't need it. No point. It's got a massive hole in it from the last time I tried to stuff it into my rucksack.
Can we pick up the matches?
Playing with matches is almost as dangerous as running with scissors. But luckily we don't have anything as useful as scissors in our house.
Fair. Photo album.
Oh, precious memories.
Photo album. Holidays. These are photos of... we think Kickstarter backers. But is there one? What, not a single one by the beach?
There just had to be a rubber chicken somewhere.
There just had to be a rubber chicken somewhere.
He gave my dad a job in advertising. What a bastard. I love wizards.
Okay.
My old piano teacher. I still don't know where Middle C is. It's our town's most successful pet detective. What a lovely trip down memory lane.
Where am I going to find something that reminds me of my holiday? It's not in the house. Go through inventory. Diary, psychology book, Toothbuster lolly, dictionary joke book, Fuzzy Wuzzy duckling, baking book, the bear, box and PJs.
She's busy stamping. Hello, Miss Hamble. Shh. I don't need to ask her anything else right now anyway.
Fair enough, game.
I should probably return the book and borrow.
Do-do. Nope. Nothing there. Okay. Can't use the lolly with her. So not the library. Something about the village fete?
He's manning a giant goose. Assorted case files.
Box of offensive weapons, seized properties.
Ooh, megaphone. Assorted case files.
Won't pick it up. Boxes of swag. Violin, computer. These properties. Filing cabinet.
Imagine all the dirty secrets hidden in there. I hate to say this, but that doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. What should I do if I don't have enough money?
What should I do if I don't have enough money?
Maybe you're better off playing Goosey Wallop.
I thought you had to pay for goose walloping.
Apparently there was an incident and now it's free wallops all round.
Oh, free wallops.
Good to know. Thanks. Did you ever work with the old police chief?
Briefly. He left a couple of months after I joined the force.
Did he ever mention anything about the Fig Brothers case?
Oh, we never mentioned that case around him. He had an obsessive nature. If you knew what was good for you, you'd keep the conversation light. You know, the weather or pop music or something. He never missed the chart show on radio. He used to record it religiously onto meticulously labelled cassettes every week.
We know.
I remember one time he couldn't find a blank cassette at home and almost had a meltdown. He even came into work after hours asking everyone if they had one he could use. See what I mean? Obsessive about pretty much everything. None of us were entirely surprised when his wife left him, to be honest.
Okay.
She gave boxes of his stuff to charity after they split up.
So...
But what about the Fig Brothers?
Like I said, we all avoided talking about it. Didn't want to trigger him.
Bye.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye. Hello, hello, hello. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So, we can play Free Goosey Wallop. Now free. It even says now free.
Please, can I have a go?
Go for it. It's free now anyway.
How come it's free?
We were charging £1 a go, but some old dear wanted a turn and dropped her purse in the mud. Then the cash all fell out of her purse.
Oh.
Then she slipped and fell on top of the cash. Then the mallet slipped and fell on top of her. I stopped charging in case she tried to sue us or something. The vicar's looking after her now, although I'm not sure who's looking after him.
What money did she drop?
No idea. The tits came and picked up most of it.
course the
Anything
tits
else
did.
will be under all this mud. If you see her, tell her not to sue me, alright?
Can I have a go?
Sure. Do you want me to explain the rules to you?
Yeah, go on then.
1. Touch the goose to make it spin.
Touch the goose to make
2.
it spin.
Throw your mallet and try to hit it on the head. If you wait until it's spinning too slowly, your throw won't count.
Seems fair.
You manage 3 wallops in a row, you get a prize. But budgets were cut this year, so it's only 1 prize per customer.
Fair.
Do you want me to repeat the rules?
Nope.
Yeah, go on then.
1.
Nope.
2. If you wait, if you manage, but budgets were... Do you want me to...
Nah.
Fair enough. Let's wallop.
Let's wallop. So, spin.
That's all your spins for this go. How did you do?
I didn't manage a single wallop.
Hey, I thought you said you were good at this. Fancy another go?
Yes, please.
It's pretty quick. Yet terrible. Still missed.
That's all your spins for this go. How did you do?
I only managed 1 wallop.
Could be worse. Fancy another go?
I do now.
Yes, please.
So I can leave it pretty long, to be fair. Oh, too long. Go again.
He's manning a... Can I have a go at...
Sure.
Nah, I'm a...
Fair enough.
Okay.
That's all yours.
You'd think I'd be
How
better
did
at
you do?
this.
I didn't...
Hey, fancy another?
Yes, please.
Come on, Kian. Too slow, too slow.
That's all yours. How did you?
I only managed...
Could be worse.
Okay.
Fancy another go?
Yes, please.
Too slow. That was close.
That's all your... How did you do?
I only managed...
Could be worse. Fancy another?
Yes, please.
Oops.
That's all. How did you?
I only managed...
Could be worse. Fancy another go?
Yes, please.
I hate Goosey Wallop.
That's all your spins for this. How did you do?
I didn't...
Hey, fancy another?
No, I'm all walloped out for now.
Fair enough.
Are the settings for Goosey Wallop? That might very well be. Nope. Please don't tell me I have to actually make Goosey Wallop happen. Right.
It might work better on grass. No outdoor event would be the same without it. That isn't visiting anywhere. It works better on soft ground.
It's mud! Oh, although knowing what she dropped would be good. What's that? Oh, that's the hint system. We don't need the hint. Oh, it's that parishioner.
She looks ancient and muddy.
Oh, bless.
Wow, what happened to you?
That idiot at the goosey wallop stall dropped a ruddy great mallet on me.
Maybe he thought you were a goose.
I used to be a champion walloper in my day. I went down to the Fae to show that goose what for, but I dropped my purse. I slipped in the mud, and the lights went out. Bloody steward.
The steward said not to sue him.
I bet he did, little upstart.
I think he's at least 50 years old.
I knew him when he was in nappies.
Of course you
He
did.
was a silly little prat then, and he's an even bigger prat now.
I'll tell him not to get his hopes up.
What did you drop?
What money did you drop?
Not a lot, just a bit of brass.
Brass.
Brass?
You know, pound coins. I wouldn't mind betting the tits have picked most of it up by now. I should sue that steward, you know, parading around like Timmy bloody
Timmy Mallet. Timmy Mallet. I mean, there's the possibility that we could use the big rope.
That's enough bell ringing for... I don't
Yeah, I
want the
didn't
whole...
think she'd let me. Okay, brass. Back to the fate. Well, okay, let's... Depth by years, 0 to 5.
Ooh, I just found a pound.
1 whole pound.
Right, is everybody ready for the auction to begin? I said, is everybody ready for the auction
I have not
to
yet.
begin?
I've been told about the Biggington website.
Yes.
Okay, first up is this fine semi-automatic rifle behind me. What am I bid? £10 to start? Do I see 10 at the back of the room?
Semi-automatic rifle.
5. Do I hear 5? 3 then. Do I have 3? Back in the room for £2. £1 it is.
I have a pound.
Is that a bid from the young lady who presumably has a gun licence at the front?
No, I guess not.
Fine. I'll just put it down as unsold, like everything else today.
Okay.
Right. Last item. A large box containing all the evidence from the Fergus Fig murder.
Oh.
Shall we just dispense with the theatre this time?
We'll have this.
What have you got?
I want to see what happens if I don't bid at all.
£1.
I suppose it'll buy me a Twax bar at the shop. Going. Gone. Sold to the young girl with the already bulging rucksack at the front for £1.
Yay!
To say that today has been grossly unprofitable would be an understatement.
The cat is doing the this smells
going on a
face and
break.
then licking me.
That'll be £1, please. Thank you. Don't, touch the guns and stuff, alright?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Atta girl.
Just get left
Right,
alone.
let's have a rummage in that box. There's loads of stuff in here, all bagged up. It's information that I'm after, though. Ah, here's the case file. Let's take a look inside. It looks like some of the pages are missing.
Righto.
It doesn't even tell me the date of the murder. It has the details of 2 crucial pieces of evidence, though. The DNA sample found at the scene, and the sword with blood on the blade and fingerprints on the handle. I agree, it's pretty compelling. But something tells me there's more to it. It mentions Horatio's interview recorded on the night of the murder.
Yep.
Shame the interview cassette's not here too.
We know where the interview cassette
I bet that
is.
would shed some more light on the case. I wonder if I can discover what happened
We
to
need
it.
the murder date.
Apparently, the DNA sample was hair retrieved from the fist of the victim. It looks like Fergus yanked a clump of it off his attacker. The DNA match to Horatio was 89%, with a 99.9% likelihood that it belonged to a close blood relative or sibling. So it was definitely a close family member.
Fair.
I wonder if there's anyone else who fits the bill. I'll ask around. According to the coroner's report, the murder weapon was a sharp blade exactly like the one found hidden at Fig Hall. It appears that Horatio had attempted to hide it up the chimney. There's a photo of the scene, and you can even see the dried blood on the blade. Forensic analysis confirmed Horatio's fingerprints on the hilt, and that the blood was 100% match for his brother Fergus.
But they'd
This
already
photo
duelled
reminds me of one
previous.
I've seen
Yeah.
somewhere before. What kind of crimes involve a couple? Police up. I don't need it. One of the strings has snapped off. I don't need an old violin.
Handcuffs, box, cassette player, video game.
I have a better one at home.
Everyone needs a stuffed
It's for
pigeon.
the auction.
Okay. Oh, one more go at Goosey Wallop. I'm not going to get it, but we can give it a try.
Can I have a go at...
Sure.
Nah.
Fair enough.
Oh wait, hang on.
That's all your spins for this. How did you...
I only managed...
Could be worse. Fancy another?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
That's all your... How did you do?
I only managed one wallop.
Could be worse. Fancy another go?
No, no.
No, I'm all walloped out for now.
Fair enough.
I'm going to be goosey walloping for forever at this rate. Dislike mini games like that. Okay, cool. So we need to go back to Fig Hall. In we go. Oh, look.
Horatio and Fergus settling a brotherly dispute with a duel. Taken moments before Fergus was stabbed in the groin.
Which would explain why there's blood on the blade.
It's a photo of Fergus' fig.
What we do need is we need the date of the murder. Oh.
She's eating a twax. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
What can you tell me about Horatio's interview?
Well, that was a long time ago, love. It was recorded on the night of the murder.
When was that exactly?
Look, I don't mean any offence, but could you just drop it? Leave the detecting to the detectorists. There's no need to lose any sleep over it.
That's precisely my problem. I just know there's more to it than the case file suggests. Enjoying your twacks?
It's okay. I'm sure they used to be bigger.
They did.
What was the...
This case is closed.
What if I could prove that the original evidence isn't strong enough to support the case? Then you'd tell me?
There's something about this case. Brings out the obsessive nature in people.
It does.
Something tells me there's more to it. I can't explain why.
Whatever. In the unlikely event you can cast serious doubt on both pieces of evidence in the case file, I'll throw all caution to the wind and tell you.
Right, so we have to convince
like it'll
her.
make any difference.
What evidence would you need me to debunk?
Both of them. The DNA and the murder weapon.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay. So, back to Fig Hall. Talk to Esme.
Did Horatio Fig have any other close family?
Oh, it's possible. Apart from Fergus, they were a pretty secretive bunch. There could have been an old herd of them living here for all we know.
Uh-huh.
There was a family tree hanging on that back wall when the Heritage Trust first took over. Oh, but that was stolen at the same time as one of the antique vases. Pfft, no prizes for guessing who was on duty that day.
Marjorie.
Marjorie. I never even took a copy of it, so unless someone finds it, we'll never know.
What happened to the other vase?
It was stolen while Marjorie was on duty.
Blue vase.
Oh yeah, the curly-whirly eater.
Quite. It's probably found its way into the house of a wealthy collector by now.
Where's the...
Yorga. It was stolen around the same...
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, come in. It's good to see your continuing interest in local history.
Okay. So,
I suppose I might as well take a look.
behold.
According to the plaque, this photo's almost 40 years old.
40 years old.
Hang on a minute. There's the sword in the chimney, complete with the same dried blood spatter.
Look at that.
If this photo is really 40 years old, what's it doing there 30 years before he even hid it?
Ah.
Unless it was actually hidden there decades before, and isn't the murder weapon at all.
Bingo.
At least, not for this murder anyway. I wonder why someone hid a sword up there in the first place.
Good question.
I should go and tell the police officer about this. It looks like there used to be a family tree hanging on the wall 40 years ago. It's too small to make out on the photograph though. I wonder if anyone knows what happened to the original. It's a photo of Fergus Fig. Horatio and Fergus taken moments. Well, that explains. I suppose the young Horatio was just trying to avoid getting into trouble.
Mm-hmm. So, we were looking for a blue vase. Not the same vase. That vase.
It's the same as the one at Fig Hall. Apparently, the other one was stolen at the same time as the Fig family tree. I guess we can add kleptomaniac to my mother's list of disturbing conditions. I wonder if it holds any clues. It's the same as... Apparently. I guess we can add...
Okay, let's pick it up.
So, it was stolen at the same time as the family tree. I'll take a closer look. Oh, ho, ho, there's a large piece of canvas rolled up inside.
That was far too easy.
I can't get it out, though.
Can't get it out. It's a priceless vase.
I've got to be careful not to break it.
How do you get a piece of canvas out of a...
It's not long enough.
It's not long enough.
It's not long or soft enough to get the canvas out without breaking the vase.
Interesting.
It's designed for outdoor use,
Yeah.
so...
Long and soft.
I don't need a length of rope. They're not strong enough to get anything out of the vase.
The words toilet brush are coming to me. Lily?
If I knock it over, my mum will go...
There isn't a toilet brush in here. Long and soft.
That would be unlucky. It's not raining, and it's too wide to fit into the vase. I don't need a walking stick yet, and it's too wide to fit into the vase.
I'm assuming that the squirrel is...
I don't want to carry around a dead squirrel.
Those aren't soft.
I wonder if the poker will fit in the vase. I'll need to wrap it in something soft, though.
No, 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 no.
I don't want to make a hole in my pyjamas.
Something soft.
He's soft, but wouldn't fit into the vase.
Chunk of fabric of some description?
That isn't visiting anywhere.
Towel.
Nah, it's well manky. It's too thick to fit into the vase.
Is there something in my room? Okay, so it's not that I can't leave the house. I can leave the house. So this problem isn't necessarily restricted to the house.
I have no use for them. I don't need to poke that.
Don't need to poke that. Go for a wander. What have we seen that's fabricy and soft and would work? Not the library. Possibly. Got two locations I want to try. Remind me what we're doing for him for the competition.
What can you tell me about the box by the window?
It's full of home recordings of the chart show on cassette. A lady bought them in. They belonged to her ex-husband. They're not bad. I've been listening to them in my spare time.
Anything interesting on them?
Not yet, but there are tons of them to get through.
Want some?
Sure. Can you remember anything that goes on chips?
Chips. It's the chips.
I'll get back to you. Bye.
See ya.
Coat, dress, jeans, stained glass. It's not that. How many have you used the poker with the rat hole?
I don't need to poke that.
Fair enough. Can you talk to the dog?
Hey, girl.
Aww. Pretty sure it's a fox.
I have a happier soul now, but a smellier hand.
There. What have you missed? Quite a bit. So far we have to the book. We have got the case files for the murder from the police auction. We had a good running around discovering local words for a pie review. We are currently hunting for we're currently hunting for memories of our holiday, which will go into the dream box next and be used for remembering chip toppings to answer a competition. We know where the interview cassette is. We can't get the interview cassette until we've solved the competition puzzle, which is why we need the holiday memories. We have cast doubt on the DNA evidence, on the murder weapon evidence. We have the family tree, the fig family tree in the vase, in the priceless vase. There is a large section for pie reviews on the Figgington website. Brilliant. We'll go look there shortly. Wondering if the answer to... Wouldn't need a paper bag to do this.
I don't need one.
No, fair enough. Let's use the bike. Let's go back over to Fig Hall. Ah! This is a stab in the dark of moon puzzling. Use the poker with
I
the
don't
candy
need to
floss
poke that.
stall? No. Okay, fair enough. It was a bit of a... I'm hoping the answer is you have to win Goosey Wallop. The answer is I have to win Goosey Wallop. We might be in trouble.
It's full of plastic logs. I don't need any fake logs.
Don't need any fake logs. Elephant's foot.
Posh people love stuff like this. I don't need any bits of any elephants.
Which old man? We have so many old men. You mean the one on the left? Howard.
I don't need any more help.
What I need is something to go around the poker at this point. Yeah, yes we have. We need something for the poker. I mean...
She looks ancient and muddy.
Her bandages would do well.
What, money? Not a lot. Bye. I'm not qualified to use it.
They're qualified.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We've had money. Back into the WI tent. There's a doily.
I don't need it.
We disagree.
There's no way I'm putting that in my dream box.
What, the knitted abomination? Why? What would happen?
If I ever need a rubber band, I'm sure one will make itself available in due course.
There. Sponge cake.
I don't need a sponge cake. I don't want to deprive the flies of their lunch.
Violin, bag, thief's property, filing cabinet, box of swag. Good evening.
Assorted swag. It's a box
It's
full
turning
of
into a right
stolen
party
boxes.
this evening.
Cool.
Cool.
There's nothing else in there worth having. Ropes, candlesticks,
Lead piping.
It's all here.
It is all here.
What kind of crimes involve a cup of tea?
No, I can. So, based on what I've got so far. Alright, let's go. Let's use the bike. If I go back to the town centre, let's talk to the police officer.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
I
Found some evidence.
Which piece?
The sword was hidden in Fig Hall fireplace 30 years before the murder.
Well, that sounds highly unlikely. Show me some proof.
Like what?
Photographic evidence is always nice.
You're not wrong.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, so looks like we might need the photos in Fig Hall.
I wonder if anyone would notice if I took this.
Yup. Plus, I have an alarm switch right under the counter. And Howard the receptionist does a mean pile driver. You can pick up a promotional pack for members at reception.
Aha!
I think there are some postcards in there.
Thanks.
Promotional pack.
Do you have a set of postcards for members?
Oh, very much.
Oh, yes. And not only that, I'll even throw in a free branded tote bag.
Tote bag.
Containing promotional literature from our specially selected third-party partners.
Joy.
I know, right?
It's like
Here
being
you
at
go.
conferences all over again.
Here, let me take that visitor pass, too. I recognize you anyway.
So we did all that to get the visitor pass, and now you're saying I don't need one. Where's the
I should
security?
probably take a look in the bag first.
Oh, fair enough. Sorry. Let's look in the bag.
It's got some postcards and promotional junk in it. I'll take them out.
Okay. Now can I use the tote bag with the poker?
Good plan. I don't plan to do any toting anyway.
No. A developer conference with no free tote bag? What's this world coming to? Okay. Poker in a bag with priceless vase.
This is going to take some serious care.
She's going to break it.
I hope it's not just a receipt in there. Okay, here goes. Don't look.
Oh, that's pretty good. Shit. There it goes.
I am in so much trouble.
Yes, you are.
Oh well, let's see what we've got. This is it. The Fig family tree. Why on earth did my mum nick all this stuff? I really worry about her sometimes. I can see Horatio
I
and
approve when
Fergus
it's
right
not
at the
crap
bottom
in
of
the
the
bag.
tree. But there's another name right next to Fergus. So they did have another sibling. I can just make out the words A Fig, but the rest has been torn off.
Okay.
I guess they were even more of a black sheep than Horatio. I should show this to the police officer right away.
A fig. We have found a fig. Let's have a look at the postcards.
One of them shows the sword stuck up the fireplace, and the other shows the Fig brothers duelling 40 years ago.
Beef stew. Yeah, no, that's nice. And it's nice when it's not crap in the bag. And a water bottle's useful. That makes me happy.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
I found some evidence.
Which piece?
The sword was hidden in Fig Hall fireplace 30 years before the murder.
Well, that sounds highly unlikely.
Here we go.
Show me some proof.
Like what?
Photographic evidence is always nice.
Bye.
See ya.
Right then. She wants photographic evidence. Let's give her the photographic
Here
evidence.
you go. This photo was taken 40 years ago. You can clearly see the blood-stained sword in the fireplace. And the other photo shows the two brothers duelling when they were younger.
If
That's
you're off,
likely when the
fair
sword
enough.
got covered
If you're
in
eating whilst
Fergus's
watching,
blood.
also fair enough.
Okay.
Well, thanks for being
I'll
around,
buy
Kat.
that. Fair dues. You're not at all bad at this. Found anything about the DNA yet?
Actually, yes. According to this family tree,
Well, that went
Fergus and
straight away.
Horatio had another sibling with the initial A. The hair sample could have come from them.
That does cast doubt on the DNA evidence.
Bingo.
Where are they now?
I don't know. No one's told me anything about them. Now will you tell me the date of the murder?
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
The murder took place 10 years ago this year.
Date?
Yeah, I know that already.
All right, keep your massive hair on. Did you know that the murder took place on the night the theme park was due to open?
On the night the
Yeah,
theme
I discovered
park
that earlier
was due to
too.
open.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Holmes.
So the exact date was...
What? Oh, yeah. Sometime in June. The 26th, I think?
Okay, thanks.
We have not done a save for a bit. And we're acutely aware. Oh, we've still not got the holiday photo. No holiday photo. What's that?
The Joy of Crabs.
The Joy of
Crabbing
Crabs!
is an inspired pastime enjoyed. Make the most of your trip to the seaside by luring crabs into a bucket with rashers of juicy, full-flavoured prime-bat bacon.
Oh.
Create succulent memories with your family this summer. Created by the Guild of Bacon Marketeers.
Bacon flavoured crab. Or bacon and crab flavoured crab. Oddly appealing. Right. Back to the house. Back inside. Back upstairs. Back to the bedroom. Because we've now got crabs. Let's put the box down. Let's put the crabs in the dream
Okay,
box.
let's see what this one does for me.
Let's put that in there. Let's use the PJs. And let's get in the bed. We're going to take the bear first. And we are...
Ah, this is more like it.
Chippy
I
Tea.
love
Chippy
this
Tea!
That makes one of us.
Looks like the tide's out.
Sentences that work great out of context. Chippy Tea!
Chippy tea.
Oh, say that again.
Chippy tea.
Right.
It smells amazing. It smells amazing.
Was that a purveyor of fine,
Bye.
Have a good day.
fine fried potatoes?
How are you doing?
Oh, not good. Me nozzle's clogged.
Oh no.
No one wants that. What nozzle are we talking about exactly?
No, what
It's
nozzle?
the end of me oil thermometer.
Oh.
Without a clear nozzle, I can't get the oil to the right temperature.
Oh, no.
And there's no way I'm serving underripe chips.
Quite right too.
What kind of sauces and condiments do you offer?
What kinds of sauces and condiments do you offer?
Oh, anything you can remember.
I suppose that stands to reason. I'll just look around for inspiration then. I'm looking for something that'll help me reach out and grab stuff.
Well, don't look at me, love. Although people find plenty of stuff on the beach at low tide. Especially if you look under things.
Hint.
You should ask the sergeant.
Sergeant.
He hides away on a rock formation out in the bay.
Oh yeah, I see it. Who's the sergeant?
He's not really a sergeant.
Well, obviously.
He gave himself that title and likes to lord it about the place.
Okay.
That was until he almost got himself eaten. That brought him down a peg or two. Now he's in hiding and spends his time combing the beach. He collects all sorts of rubbish that the tide leaves behind.
When's high tide?
When's high tide?
Oh, that's easy. It's when we have lots of water.
Well, when you put it like that, it sounds obvious. What's the rock formation in the bay?
It's an island at high tide. That's where the sergeant is living now. That's if he's still brooding over his capture.
His capture?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll tell you all about it if given half
We'll go
the
talk
chance.
to the sergeant.
And if you're really lucky, he'll show you his ancient artefact.
That belongs in the museum.
It really isn't.
What is it?
Between you and me, it's just a piece of plastic crap that washed up on the beach. But I think it reminds him of himself.
Wipers at Spa.
Bye.
Have a good day.
At some point, we'll need to wrap up this evening and do food ourselves. But we'll get a little more of this done. Red sauce.
What's the red sauce?
Ugh, I call that red sauce.
It's red sauce.
Genius.
It's red sauce.
Salty. Is it a table? Is it a stool? Is it a tray with an exceptionally long leg? Either way, it's doing a fine job of keeping those condiments off the filthy pier.
Okay. Goal.
Looks like he's been decorating the pier.
Decorating. Rope.
It's all green and weathered.
Down we go. Balls. More balls. It's a Coke bottle, there's litter. Oh.
I'll deal with all this when I'm older.
Oh, bless you. Okay. Giant chip cone with eyes.
Anyone home? Why won't you come out?
The
I
bear.
see. Those
Oh, the
gulls give you a
gulls.
hard time, eh? I suppose your tasty-looking get-up isn't helping. Why don't you just find yourself a less delicious-looking home? Oh, you can't change your shell while they're hanging around. I'd like to get past so I can explore around this end of the beach. If I can get the gulls away from you, will you let me get past? I guess that's as close as a crab can get to a thumbs up.
Let's bring
How am I going to get these gulls away from him?
the duck. Let's keep going this way and just check we're good.
You can find loads of stuff under seaweed at low tide.
Like that?
Great, more brightly coloured litter. I don't think this will help me much with my nightmare, but it looks like it's in good working order.
It's a fishing rod.
Okay.
Nothing there.
Nothing under there. Just more beach under there.
Okay, so this is as far as this goes.
There's not a lot going on under all this seaweed.
Okay. Let's bring the big gun. Bring the duck.
Looks like the tide's out.
Not quite the Oh! The duck you use at high tide.
I can't get to it.
Ice cream cone shell gull.
He's too nervous to chat. I need to get these gulls away from him. I don't need to fish for that.
Need to get the gulls away. We can't go any higher. What we do have is we have knowledge of red sauce, so... Okay, let's pick up the dream box. Let's go out of here. Let's go downstairs. She's going to complain that she's in her PJs. Let's go outside. Let's get back to the charity shop.
Want some help with the competition?
Sure. Can you remember anything that goes on chips?
Red sauce.
Red sauce is a popular choice.
You mean ketchup?
I'm not sure. I think they're the same thing.
Then it's going on the list. I still need 5 more.
5 more.
I'll get back to you. Bye.
See ya.
We might be at this one for a while. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye then.
I think we are going back to the house. Pepper, cheese, vinegar. I mean, mayo. Mayo is perfectly fine. Ooh, the cafe. Big hall.
Quiche of the day. Rabbit cake. Meaty tart. Figington plops. Bland pudding. Sticky wickets. Leek soup. Quiche of the day.
No.
A list
That's
of all the
drink
hot
menu.
brown liquids on offer.
What's the
She
dinner
looks
lady?
busy at the moment.
Look at the trays.
A veritable luncheon graveyard. A veritable luncheon graveyard.
Rabbit cake.
A veritable luncheon graveyard.
I mean, you'd expect condiments to just be out here, wouldn't you? Cake domes. More jam you can
There sure is a lot of...
shake a stick at.
A forest and a lake. I guess this is somewhere on the grounds.
Okay, back to Lucy's house, back upstairs. I am going to start wrapping up, I think. Let's go back to the bedroom. Let's get a save in here. We've got a whole new area. With the duck didn't help, which was interesting.
It's designed for oral use.
Yes, it is. Have a quick look in the diary. Like 5 toppings. We've got one so far.
In you go, crabbies. This is where all hell breaks loose.
In you get.
Looks like the tide's out. Feeling the nostalgia?
Is that like nausea?
No, it's that warm, fuzzy feeling you get when reminiscing about the past.
Then no, I'm not feeling that.
Bye.
That's the condiment stand. No, I felt like... I mean, we've used the rampaging duck a couple of times now. Oh! There's a hole in the previous world. In the previous dream. Use the baking book with
there
the
we
dream
go.
box. I mean, we can have all of these ideas. Brown sauce, mushy peas, gravy. I mean, curry sauce. We haven't even gone to curry sauce yet. Right, into the bed. Mayonnaise, curry sauce, brown sauce, mushy peas, gravy.
Well, that door was not rampaging beast-proof.
It was not. Use the telescopic fishing rod.
I don't need to fish for that.
Oh, come on. It's a hole in the floor. Cheese. Oh, cheese. Cheesy chips. Okay, so we're not going fishing.
I don't need to fish for that.
It is a northern thing. If I pick up my current dream box and just there's an anchor. That didn't work. Okay, so maybe not that. Let's park here for tonight. Time for a save. Time for a quit. Oh, that's pretty good progress for